Your boy's back on YouTube. Your boy's back on YouTube. What is up, YouTube? My people, how's it going? Obviously, I haven't been too consistent on YouTube, but you know your boy's back. Obviously, we had some announcements recently on stream. I know a lot of you guys who are subscribed to me are from primarily my stream. And yeah, we had an announcement. I'm gonna just take care of the YouTube. I was trying to play this game where I was trying to find an editor and see who can creatively, create content how I want. But it just didn't seem like it was going to work. So, I'm just going to put in the extra hours and just do it myself, because I think to start out the YouTube channel, that's the most important thing. Just getting that genuine connection with you guys and the content that I'm creating. Although Haywire, who was my temporary editor, did a great job while he was on here. So shout out to Haywires for, helping out while he was here. And yeah, but today's video, we're going to be talking about how to pick your game to stream and what process do you go in choosing what game is best for you on Twitch. I'm going to be going to my computer now and seeing, what we can do to find out what is the best option for you, because it's not the same for everyone. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoy, and if you guys want to go check out my Twitch, make sure to go check out the link below. Peace out, guys. Alright guys, so I'm going to try to make this the most efficient, way of trying to explain what I feel is the best formula for picking games and what's worked for me and getting me from averaging 1 to 2 to 3 viewers 7 months ago to now averaging 20 viewers every single stream. So, hopefully these tips help you guys. I actually have 3 things to say, only 3 things, which hopefully, will be enough to give you guys a concept of what I do, what my thinking goes through. And that is number 1, saturation, and understanding how saturation works, right? So a big part of saturation is not only how many viewers are on a game, but also how many streamers are on a game. A lot of people don't understand that just because there's a lot of viewers on a game doesn't mean it's bad for discoverability. It just means that there's more likely more streamers, which isn't the best. But that does not mean that there's not a little amount of streamers in comparison to the viewers, right? So for example, if you have let's say if you had 10 viewers, but you had 100 streamers, that would be a nightmare of a game, right? Because then most of you guys are only going to have 0 viewers, and only 10 viewers can pick who they want to watch, And most of the time, people tend to gravitate to the biggest one, so I'm sure, whoever has 1 viewer gets 2, 3, 4 until they get all 10, right? But in the other side of it, if there's a game where there's 100,000 viewers and only 2 streamers, then that's a huge gold mine, because people value diversity within content. So they don't just want to always see one person and their experience through a game. A lot of people want to see, oh, what is this streamer doing? What is this streamer doing? Especially if you could, put yourself out there and show your personality, and people tend to gravitate towards that. Then if you really hook them with who you are as an individual person, then they're really going to want to see how you're progressing in a game, whether it's the first time you've ever tried it, whether it's, you're playing with another streamer that's on the game. They want to see how you're doing, your personal self, because we're put in this world where we want to compare ourselves to a lot of other people, and that's why viewers like to check out other streamers, not just stick with one. Right? So always make sure that the game that you play has a lot more viewers that could give you around the range of the amount of people that you want to be averaging for viewership. So for example, let's say there's 5 streamers, or let's say your goal is to have 10 average viewers, right? Let's say there's 5 streamers on a game and there's around 50 viewers, and around every single streamer has around 10 viewers, right? You're trying to average out how many each streamer averages with their viewership, because that usually tends to reflect the growth on the game when it comes to the display. Some games have it to where there's 20 people who could go for every streamer, 30 people per streamer, 40 people, and those are the gold mines that you're trying to find at scale, right? So always make sure to find good games that, are very discoverable in different ways, as well as with the viewership compared to the ratio of streamers. So like on the first row, a lot of people ignore this first row as content creators because they say, oh, it's just oversaturated. I always consider a game no matter what. And there's actually 2 games on this top list that I actually think are really good for growth, specifically right now. GTA right now, if you get into a roleplay server, a big component of GTA right now is collaborating through roleplay and conversation. And a good thing with that is that you're not obligated to be in a call with them, like in a Discord call, so it doesn't affect your personal stream because you get to choose and pick when you want to talk to them and when you don't. A lot of people force themselves into collaborations, making them feel uncomfortable and kind of making it feel forced. Which is a video that I will be making in the future, which if you guys, do want to see a video on collaboration, make sure to, drop a thumbs up. But yeah, GTA right now, the role play game is really, really good. If you guys can make a good character and really show your personality through that character, it'd be really, really good for your content as well as really, really accelerate your growth. Another game I feel like is really good based off of community and how you could run it is Minecraft. It's actually the game that took me and took my 10 average viewer stream to the next level, and we started averaging 15, 16, 17 viewers every stream. It happened really fast. There were some days I got 45 followers in one day, which was, for me, was crazy. And it's a part of that grind, it's a part of that rhythm, and it's really, really good to see games like Minecraft. I actually did a community server that people could join. So not only was I able to interact with my viewers that just wanted to watch me for me, but I also got to play with them too and make our own community within a game, which created that personal connection within the game, myself, and the viewers, making a big triangle of, just sick happiness and fun. It was really awesome. So that's for oversaturation. That's kind of what you want to look at. Usually when I talk to the streamers that are starting fresh, I tell them to look at the range of 10K viewers to 2K. Those are usually the goldmine games for small streamers that will help you take your stream to the next level constantly, just because these games tend to not be the most popular, which tends to mean that there's a lot less streamers, but there's still good viewership, right? 2K viewers on a game with only, 18 streamers that have viewers is amazing. That's way better than a game with 100,000 viewers and 2,000 streamers. It's not good. So I would definitely look at this 2K to 10K range. I think sometimes you could even go under that and go check out games like Cuisine Royale, which I feel like is a game that's more on the come up than it is on that place to actually grow on right now. Although you do see some people getting good viewership as well as good growth on that game. But yeah, this is like the money range. I feel like for me, that's worked for me and taken my stream from 1 average viewer to 5 average viewers to 10 average viewers to 15, and then now we were able to go on to a bigger game that has a good streamer to viewer ratio game, and take our stream to 20 average viewers now consistently, which that being Rocket League, obviously. But there's other games that I've been considering too, like for example, there's constant growth that I'm trying to find. Right now, Rocket League is at 6.1 viewers with a pretty decent amount of streamers. In the other side, Ark Survival Evolved has 1.9K viewers with very little streamers. And I will be starting a community server in Ark Survival Evolved. So, if you guys want to join that, make sure to go check out the link for my Twitch in the description so that you can ask me how you can join the server and stuff like that when we do start it. But 1.9K viewers plus, and also a really good community and not too many crazy streamers on here. Like you always want to see how long will it take for a viewer to scroll down and find you. I'm around a 20 average viewer streamer, so I will probably be around here next to Girl Gone Rogue and Yule, in between there, and that's front page. That's the first 3 rows, which is really good, especially when there's 2K viewers who are looking through that. You guys understand? So seeing something like that is very, very important. And also understand that the viewership that Twitch says isn't always the most accurate. So, do your research really well, as well as, researching how the player base is growing. If you guys want, I'll put a link in the description to stream charts or Steam charts. It'll tell you like how games are growing, if the player base is growing, if community is growing, things like that, and how the game is doing. So yeah, that 2K to 10K range, money golden. That's what's helped me grow my stream very, very quickly. The next tip, number 2, is community. Within that 2K to 10K range, that does not mean that every game is good to stream, right? That's just an area to look at when it comes to saturation. Community is very important because you want the community of the game that it already has developed to reflect the community that you want to create in your stream, right? So, for example, my community is a very die-hard family, wholesomeness, togetherness type bond, type community type feeling. Understand? So you want a game that's community reflects that. A game that I started out with, which really reflected that, was Dead by Daylight. And Dead by Daylight did wonders for me. It helped me grow my stream. It helped me get the right viewers to come to my stream. And it helped me, take my stream from 1, 2, 3 average viewers to 5, 6, 7. Which, although that does seem small, it was the exact start that we needed to lay out a layer, our basis of what our community wants to be, right? It's been 7 months to get to this point of averaging 20 viewers, and that was probably the first 5 months of me creating the basis of community from Dead by Daylight, right? So that's really, really good game, but I wouldn't start with that just because it is on a high trend right now because of the new update that came out. A good game that I play right now is Rocket League. The community is amazing. They love to play, they love to teach, they love to interact, and they love to be a diehard fan for something, whether it's RLCS, whether it's streamers, whether it's specific people who make mechanics. It's really, really interesting, which is why I started gravitating towards Rocket League and seeing how the community interacts with my stream. So community is a very, very important thing that you have to pay attention to because although there's streamers like XQC and Miskiff that go down the like toxic route but still boys at the end of the day type style of community, you have to know what you want. You guys, like, just because I do the whole wholesome, really nice, awesome brotherhood community type style doesn't mean that that's what you have to do. I actually can argue that some other styles will help you grow quicker. It's just the style that I chose for me because that's how I was raised, so I felt like I could be the most genuine version of me towards you guys doing that. And I always suggest to my streamers to put yourself in a situation that you know and you feel comfortable in when it comes to community building, because you don't want a community that you don't know how to control. Okay? The third tip is just having fun. A lot of streamers get fixated with just playing the top game, the most popular game all the time, and it affects their happiness a lot, and that tends to really, really affect the content that they're putting out. Something that a good streamer friend of mine says, King Prenade, that he follows from Roman Atwood, is do what you love and the money will come. And in the end of the day, it will. Relevance is created by putting out content and putting out content constantly. So if you guys can do that and be happy and have fun, then do it. 100%. I highly suggest it. All right, guys? Other than those 3 tips, I mean, it's just grinding, man. Like a big thing that you guys have to learn is just you really, really, really have to push yourselves to be consistent. Consistency is also another factor of relevancy. I want to make a YouTube video that talks about not only earlier what I said, but also relevancy and how you create relevancy as a streamer, and being relevant on Twitch. Why other Twitch streamers now know of my name instead of me being someone that is just another streamer, right? But yeah, I hope this helped you guys. If it did, make sure to leave a comment down below letting me know that it helped you guys, because that stuff is the reason why I do these videos. I wanted to bring value to you guys, and hopefully it did. I hope you guys go in depth into this. If you guys want a video of me going more in depth and actually making a tier list of what games I feel like are the best within that 2K to 10K range, I will 100% do that. All you guys gotta do is let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much. I enjoyed making this video so much. I can't wait to see you guys in the stream. Peace out, guys.